What does it mean to know? Part 2. In this video, we're going to continue exploring methods of adding to our epistemological cloud of witnesses. These will serve to help build our confidence in what we know to be real and true as we interact with the world around us. There are many sources that we can rely on to gain data points for our cloud of witnesses, and the ones I'll quickly review here are probably the most obvious. If you haven't listened to Jacob Hansen from the YouTube channel Thoughtful Faith, I highly recommend it. He has spoken extensively on the subject and it's really good. I will partially borrow from the main sources that he has brought up previously and leave it to you to potentially discover more. As a preface to these first two sources, I want you to think of your two eyeballs. They both help provide you with vision and can still do so even if one is covered or closed. But when working together, they powerfully provide you with depth perception. The slightly different angles that your eyes are seeing with provide data to your brain that can do really quick math and calculate for you how close something is. For all you nerds like me out there, this is called parallax. To see it in action, simply focus on one thing and alternate closing and opening each eye to see the object slightly change position. You're seeing the slightly different angle of each eye separately. When your eyes are relaxed, you can often see them both at the same time and it looks like you're seeing double. But when brought into focus, a clear picture that didn't exist with just one eye begins to emerge. These first two sources we'll talk about today in this video provide the foundation for our ability to gain and discern truth that we can add to our cloud of witnesses. And when working together, they not only give you sight, but create depth and awareness that prepares you for all the other available sources of truth. We will review these first two sources now, and then between parts 3 and 4, we'll finish up the rest. All right, let's go. Doctrine and Covenants, section 93, verse 2 says that I, Jesus Christ, am the true light that lighteth every man that cometh into the world. This has been labeled and taught to us as being the light of Christ. According to Doctrine and Covenants, section 88, verse 11, it's a light which shineth, which giveth you light, is through him who enlighteneth your eyes, which is the same light that quickeneth your understandings. It is said to fill the immensity of space and is a light in all things. I believe the light of Christ, which is all around us, interacts with the divine nature of our spirits to help create what we might call intuition. And this is the first source where we can gain truth to add into our cloud of witnesses. Intuition is the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. Sounds like being quickened by something as described in the scriptures, right? Using our intuition doesn't require any thought. It simply is, and it instinctively comes, and it comes instantly. Simple examples would be, I shouldn't hurt a puppy. Yeah, no duh. I should help someone who just fell down right in front of me. Or, I shouldn't laugh at someone's pain. We don't need to think in these situations. We just intuitively know what the answer or right thing is. This is one of the most natural ways to add data to our cloud of witnesses. The second source for today is brought to us by Alma in the Book of Mormon when he is contending with Korihor about if God exists or not. Alma is responding to Korihor's demand for a sign to prove that God exists. Alma then states, Thou hast had signs enough. Will ye tempt your God? Will ye say, Show unto me a sign, when ye have the testimony of all these thy brethren, and also the holy prophets? The scriptures are laid before thee, yea, and all things denote there is a God. Yea, even the earth, and all things that are upon the face of it, yea, and its motion, yea, and also all the planets which move in their regular form, do witness that there is a supreme creator. Alma is referring to things that we can discern from our 5 natural senses: sight, touch, taste, hearing, and smell. He said all things do witness that there is a supreme creator. His small list consisted of prophets, scriptures, the earth, its motion, and everything on it, and all the planets. Again, things that we can discern from our physical senses. This is probably a very obvious one and one of the strongest as well, since it's the first thing that interacts with our intuition, making the majority of daily scenarios very clear to us. For example, if I see a dog and hear it barking, maybe I just petted it too, so I know it's not an illusion. Between all that sense data and my intuition, I can confidently determine there's a dog in front of me. Put that dog behind a fence and 2 doors down, and even though I can't see or touch it, my intuition and hearing still give me a confident conclusion that a dog is nearby. Could my confidence be slightly lower compared to it being in front of me? Perhaps. But you can hopefully see how strong our senses combined with intuition can be. These are the first 2 foundational sources that help add data points to our cloud of witnesses and provide that depth perception just like our 2 eyeballs do. In part 3, we will see how our intuition and senses then fuel and lead us to utilizing the next 3 sources. So make sure to come back next time for more pieces to our epistemological puzzle. Let me know what questions you want the scriptures to answer and add them in the comments below or at the link in the description. Now go dive into your scriptures and gain some scripture power.